If someone said to me, Rashid, you only have one tool, just one tool to make money from, this will be the one thing I would keep in my arsenal. It's my number one channel for acquiring customers that is more responsible than all the multiple channels combined in terms of the actual profit that it brings in. Email marketing is super effective for reaching your audience and turning them into customers. It helps you connect with subscribers over time, boosting sales and conversions. I've been using this for years and it's been a game changer for me and the businesses I've worked with. If you're looking for a simple framework for the best email marketing practices and tactics, I've got you covered. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Rashid. I'm a growth marketing lead at a bootstrap software company, and in this video, I'm going to show you how your email list and the channel of email marketing is your most valuable asset. It's highly effective for generating traffic, reaching your target audience, and converting leads into customers. It allows you to build relationships with your list over time, which can result in more sales and more conversions. The job is to move someone further along the process, step A to step B to step C, not step A to Z. The number one channel for acquiring customers is email marketing. When it comes to channels like advertising, everything is changing so quickly. What used to work on ad platforms years ago no longer works today. Looking into the future, one thing is for certain. There's going to be a never-ending stream of change with these ad platforms. Change is always a constant variable. These ad platforms have a small half-life. So, instead of spending all your time and energy understanding the mechanics of these ad platforms, focus your time and your attention on the things that will not change, which is human psychology and understanding how people act online. These are the areas where you will get the most returns. This is split into 4 key parts. So let's start with number 1, how to write good emails. First, here's why most emails fail. Some of the emails I've seen keep things so vanilla that no one ever wants to read them. The majority of them is pretty much just promotional jargon. They're not really providing anyone with any value. People automatically archive or delete the majority of emails that land in their inbox. They end up dead on arrival. The whole thing is just trying to make the sale, trying to be safe, trying to make no one unsubscribe. So the key to writing good emails: when writing an email, first you have to think about the tone. Steer clear of writing emails that are uptight, that are unclear, that are too corporate. What you need to do really is write like you talk. That's typically how you engage with people. You want to appeal and speak to them just like they were an individual. Share something unique, make it personal with stories, inject some personality into your emails, make them valuable and entertaining. People are worried about offending people or their emails coming off a certain way. Make your emails not like everyone else's. Study what the market is doing and do the opposite of the herd. Chances are that your prospect is not only on your email list, they are on your competitors' list as well. Be different and be the wild card by being yourself and being original. This will likely increase the chances of your CTA getting clicked, as they would have consumed your email as you have entertained them. I see it as this: 80% value in the email, 20% ask. Emails may lose interest over time, but providing consistent value builds a connection with them and makes them look forward to your emails. And that's what I've seen in the past. So with that said, let's go to the next part of this video: how to get them delivered. So ensuring your emails reach that inbox is so crucial, right? After all, what's the point of creating that perfect email if they don't land in that recipient's inbox. So here's a straightforward guide to make sure your emails get delivered. So number one is sender reputation. So what you need to do here is use reputable platforms. So opt for well-regarded email marketing tools like autoresponder tools like the HubSpots, ActiveCampaigns, MailChimps. These are the platforms that are known for maintaining a good ISP scores and positive inbox placement. Number two is the bounce rate. So you need to verify those email addresses in your list. So regularly clean your email list with tools like ClearOut or Never Bounce, because that will help fix those high bounce rates. Because if you have high bounce rates, it can signal to the ISPs that your emails are unwanted. This leads to number three, the complaint rate. So what you want to do here is avoid your email being flagged as spam or marked as spam. These are known as the complaint rates. So what you need to do here is pretty much deliver value. Make sure your content is relevant and useful to reduce any complaints. High complaint rates can really damage your sender reputation and hurt your deliverability. So make sure you don't spam them with nonsense. Give them value. Like I said, 20% is the ask. Number four, recipient engagement. So what you need to do here is monitor interactions. Track how the recipient of your emails interact with your emails. These are things like open, clicks, forwards. High engagement shows the ISPs that your emails are wanted and relevant. Number five is email formatting. So you need to keep it simple. Avoid complex designs, excessive images, large logos. You need to, from my point of view, you need to keep it simple, clean, and this will help your emails be less likely be flagged as spam. Make sure your emails are not seen as view in HTML. So number six is avoid spammy practices. So check for words or spam words. Avoid using words and phrases that are commonly flagged as spam. Tools like reply.io help identify any problematic language. Number seven is monitor deliverability. So use testing tools. Regularly test your email deliverability. This helps you spot and address any issues. Number eight is authenticate your emails. So set up SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. I know, freaking hell, these acronyms, right? These are pretty much authentication protocols to help you verify that your emails are coming from a trusted source, i.e. you. So this will improve your chances of reaching the inbox. And number nine is maintain a consistent sending schedule. So be regular, send emails consistently, but not too frequently. A steady schedule helps build trust with the ISPs and keeps your audience engaged. Again, don't send too much, maybe once a week, twice a week, but any more than that, I realize people do get a bit frustrated with the volume of emails you send, which links to number 10, manage your sending volume. So what you need to do here is avoid sudden spikes. Gradually increase your volume if you're scaling up. Sudden spikes in email volume can trigger spam filters, so keep an eye on that. Just a quick reminder, if you're enjoying this video so far, it will be a huge help if you tap that like button and hit that subscribe button, as it would really help me get my content out there. I would hugely appreciate it, amigos. So let's go to part 3. So now that you know how to write good emails and how to get them delivered, what you want to do is follow this checklist. Number 1 is segment your list. Not all subscribers are created the same. Send targeted content to different groups of people for better results. Number 2, hook them in with your subject line. This is where you really need to get creative. By being creative, I mean you could do something like this to get up to that 90% open rate, that 70% reply rate, but I don't think it will go quite well. A catchy subject line, right, makes people want to open your email. Don't be dull. This is all about the hook, and I made a video about creating hooks, which is in the description. Any piece of online content needs a hook, and the email subject line is the hook of your whole email. Number 3 is engage with the pre-header. This is that little blurb of text next to the subject line, the little teaser of the subject line. So make that interesting. Again, you need to avoid sounding too formal. This is where people make the mistake of having the email as preview in HTML. So number 4 is stay relevant. So give subscribers what they want. Tailor your content to their interests to keep them hooked. Number 5 is personalize it. Use their name, talk their talk, and hit topics they care about. Make it feel like a one-on-one chat. Number 6 is design matters. Use clean, professional design to enhance that readability. I always use black text on white backgrounds because it really does make a big impact on your emails. It makes it so much easier to read, and people are so used to that UI where it's just black and white and it's just easy on the eye. Number 7 is call to action. Keep it simple and clear. Tell them what's in it for them and make it value without pressure. Number 8 is test and track. So experiment with different versions of your emails to see what clicks. I use this email broadcast sheet to track all my emails. You can grab a copy in the description. Number 9 is optimize for mobile. Ensure your emails look good and are easy to read on mobile devices. A big percentage check their emails on mobile, so make sure it looks good on there too. Number 10 is time your sends. Find the best times and days to send your emails for optimal engagement. Find out where and when people tend to look at their emails. Lastly, number 11, feedback loop. So I like to encourage and act on feedback from subscribers to continuously improve my emails. So I always send out a reply or a PS to ask for feedback. So those are my checklists for making sure your emails get delivered and the checklist for sending out your emails. Let's move on to part 4, which is the 4 types of emails you need to have in place. So from my experience, these are the 4 main emails you need to have in place. Depending on industry or company size, it may vary. So why do you need a process set up? Our job as marketers, again, is to move someone further along the process. Step A to step B, not step A to Z. You need to set up a solid process to maximize your list to its full potential. So number 1 is new lead sequence. So this is a 14-day window to guide leads towards understanding your brand and how you can help them. This is over 14 days to nurture leads towards taking the next step in the buying journey. Introduce your brand, showcase your value, and encourage action. Number 2 is your indoctrination sequence. So this is where you convert prospects into engaged leads over a 3-month period. Use strategically written emails to educate leads and highlight the benefits of your solutions. Leads not converting are directed to educational content to pretty much further engage them further down the line. Number 3 is your activation retention emails. This is where you engage new customers, making sure they keep coming back to the platform or grasping that aha moment. If you're a service-based business, this is where you set up automations to regularly communicate with them, asking them if they are happy or need any help. You're pretty much just engaging with your new customers, making sure they are getting some kind of communication. So map out the customer journey and use triggers for each stage of the product or service usage. Provide support, guidance, and updates to enhance the customer experience. And lastly, another process you can use is long-term engagement. Long-term engagement happens pretty much after points 1 and points 2, where you are staying top of mind to continue adding value. So what you need to do here is send regular email broadcasts to provide that ongoing value and nurture relationships with them and your brand. Aim for at least 1 email per week to maintain that engagement. There you have it. That's my email marketing strategy. I hope you find this useful. Remember, our job as marketers is to move someone further along the process. Step A to step B to step C, not step A to Z. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.